Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So the Dow Jones is slightly different to the S&P 500, and I'm going to show you now how. So the first thing is we've had a fairly good range break on the Dow Jones. We came back down, or it looks like we've tested the range, and we're now basically just testing the previous all-time highs. So whereas the S&P has actually just rallied, and that's basically due to the Nasdaq. I mean, the Nasdaq had a fairly strong run yesterday. So at the moment, this is probably looking at a better opportunity to look for longs on this, because we have a potential breakout that's going to brew, and we have a fairly strong measured move, in my opinion anyway. So that's my range. I suppose we can just do that better. So there's our range. Okay, I'm deliberately not coming down to this level and just picking up these tails here, because just trying to be a little bit more conservative than trying to squeeze every last cent out of the trade. So that's my move up. You can see there's my move up. I've had an extended period of time of consolidation. Remember, we're on the 8 hour. My oscillators at the moment are saying we've had a crossover, so they're saying there is something on offer here, specifically on this level, and then I'm going to take that swing low there as for my measured move. Obviously it could go a bit higher than that, but that's my target here. So 31,943. Okay, 31,943, that is so close to 3,200. I'd actually hold out at least a portion of my trade for the 3,200 area. Okay, so if we come down to the 3 hour, you'll see a couple of things here. Let's just move this to the middle. So firstly, on the 3 hour, you can see triangle consolidation and then a break. So that triangle consolidation, which I'm just going to move that up. There's my first target, which will be range, also the triangle consolidation target. So first target on a break here is going to be 31,684. Second target is going to be 31,943. Third target is going to be 3,200. Okay, so looking at the oscillators, we're oversold. Sorry, we're overbought at the moment, and that's just because we're above the 80 here on the stochastics. But we do have a little bit of a grouping starting to form. But remember, that can stay like that for an extended period of time. What's the logical trade for me at the moment on this? So logical trade for me at the moment, and it's been pretty messy getting to the top here, is either to head sideways, consolidate, and then break, test. So then break up above the area that we're in at the moment, which is 31,266, break up, retest, and then continue to move the upside, or alternatively a deeper pullback. And sorry guys, I'm going to start getting this messy. Let's just get rid of some of this stuff. We know where the range is now. Let's get rid of that. I don't think we need that anymore. Well, actually, we will need that. Yeah, let's just leave that in. Okay, so we've had a triangle break. Now, majority of the time, when you get a triangle break like this, price typically comes back to test the apex of the triangle, which is somewhere in this area here. Okay, which is around 39.70, something like that. Now, the question that we should be asking ourselves is, where is the place to get into this? So first things first, I just need to get a new level there. So there was a fractal. Price is now above it, which has now validated that as a level. So in other words, that is a breakout. So that's the first area to pay attention to. Look just below it, and you'll see quite a few areas that you need to pay attention to there. And look below that, and then you'll see a little bit of a stronger area further down. Look further left, and you'll see quite a bit of interaction here. So ideally, I want to see a pullback back to 31,150, 31,084, and then obviously you've got a couple of areas here that you would pay attention to as well, which is coming close to the apex of the triangle now, and that is 31,28. 3,100 is obviously the area that we need to pay attention to. So 3,100 pullback back into there definitely gets me long on the Dow Jones. So that's kind of what we're looking for. And I would also just look at the 15 minutes. You can see it was pretty messy, not quite like the S&P. The S&P and the Nasdaq just ran away. So the other concern that I've got, and this is also on the S&P, is you've got these gaps everywhere. Here's a gap, there's a gap, there's a gap, and they're visible on the hour, the 15 minutes, and the 5 minutes as well. You can see gaps, gaps, gap, gap, yeah, and so many of them. That's a gap down there as well. So many of them are visible with the eye, and some others are like half a pip, 1 pip, which you're going to miss if you don't zoom in properly. So that's always an indication that you're going to get some kind of a pullback. Maybe not today, but definitely those gaps will be tested sometime in the future. So with that, and we are rambling a bit this morning, so with that, what we're looking for is pullback. Not looking to be long here. Okay, definitely not looking to be long here. We're definitely looking to be long around 31.84, between 31.84 and 3100, yeah. So 3100 to 31,100. That's kind of the zone that I would expect some kind of a pullback into to allow us to buy into this. Unless something drastic happens, in other words, we have a whole set of results coming out from companies on the Dow Jones which are extremely negative, then we'll probably get a bit of a deeper pullback, possibly back to the bottom of the range, because at the moment we are just top of range. That's pretty much all we are. Okay, until we break through the current high here and retest that, that's not a range breakout, it is just trading in the range. Okay, so I'm not looking for shorts, definitely not looking for shorts at this area, not looking at what's going on in the rest of the US market, and we'll get to the dollar now after this as well. Anyway, that's it for me today. Hope it helps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop us a comment on what kind of other videos are you guys looking for. There is a poll up as well, so just be sure to drop your input on the poll for me, and I will put something together for you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch up here later. Cheers for now.